Hi, Army. What if none of this was just a coincidence? What if the bridge, the slowly closing camera, and that incredibly intimate angle were fragments of a story intentionally left without explanation? When Taehyung stood in a place so close to Jungkook's world, and the camera captured him in a way that felt far too personal to be called ordinary, one question echoed in many minds: was this simply content, or a message delivered without words? Taehyung appeared in the video What's Your Love song, and it wasn't just the song that caught attention, the location itself felt meaningful. A bridge so familiar, situated near Jungkook's home, almost like a silent witness to a story they've never openly told. The camera slowly moved closer to Taehyung's face, soft, intimate, deeply personal. Those who follow their story immediately sensed something. The filming style felt unmistakably familiar. Too familiar to ignore. Many noticed that the close-up technique closely resembled the way Jungkook has filmed Taehyung in other moments. It wasn't just about camera angles or lens focus, it was about the way someone looks at a person they cherish. Every detail of Taehyung's expression was captured with unusual attention, as if emotion itself had been recorded along with the image. This moment also brought back memories of the lockdown period, when Taehyung uploaded a video of himself dancing in front of the TV with a simple message: stay at home. At first glance, it seemed ordinary, but look closer, and something feels familiar. The camera moved gently, closely, following his movements with the same warmth. In the background, a voice could be heard singing "Can't Stop." And for many, that voice was unmistakable. It was Jungkook. Not just someone behind the camera, but part of the moment itself. He wasn't merely recording, he was present. He was singing along. He was there. Taehyung even included a photo of them together, almost like a quiet hint without needing explanation. They didn't go through that isolation alone. In the middle of a world that had paused, they found a small, warm space to share laughter and dance. Taehyung moved freely and passionately, while Jungkook filmed in a way only someone who truly admires what he sees could. Their interactions have always felt that way, subtle, natural, yet full of meaning. Every small detail seems to speak louder than words. The way Jungkook brings the camera closer, and the way Taehyung gazes back without hesitation, reveals a trust not built overnight. It's the result of time, shared moments, and a deep sense of safety. And when they embrace, tight yet gentle, the world seems to fade around them. That hug isn't just a gesture, it feels like shelter. Arms wrapped around each other create an invisible safe space, one that feels real even through a screen. They don't need long conversations, their body language says enough. Their faces look calm, happy, as if they've found home in one another. Jungkook wraps his arm around Taehyung's waist gently but firmly, and in that second, he seems completely immersed. Eyes closed, breaths aligned, a moment that feels undeniably sincere. The dance they share feels personal, almost as if the world belongs only to the two of them. Their steps move in harmony, light and unhesitating. Taehyung entrusts himself fully, letting the rhythm flow naturally. The small smiles on their faces aren't for the camera, they're born from comfort. In moments like that, time seems to stop. The noise of the world fades, leaving only two souls who understand each other. Their intimacy feels deeper than the physical, it touches something emotional and rarely seen. Their togetherness shows that true bonds don't appear overnight. They grow slowly, through experiences, laughter, challenges, and consistent support. They don't need to explain their feelings to the world, because repeated small actions are proof enough. Trust, safety, and loyalty are the foundation clearly visible in every interaction. Even in the simplest moments, there's an unshakable unity. Every phase they go through together strengthens a quiet commitment that feels undeniably real. The way they look at each other, listen, and give one another space reflects a mature connection. Their harmony doesn't confine, it allows both of them to grow without losing themselves. Jungkook's gaze always seems to return to Taehyung even in a crowd, as if he finds calm there. And Taehyung, with his gentle aura, appears to be the center of that balance. These consistent little gestures create the image of a relationship built on honesty and respect. Watching them together makes many people believe that love can be a place to come home to. That in a busy and noisy world, there are two people choosing to walk side by side, calm, certain, and strengthening each other toward the future. And maybe, that's where the answer lies, ARMY. Not in grand confessions or loudly announced statements, but in the small details that keep repeating. In the way the camera moves closer without hesitation. In a hug that feels like home. In a gaze that always returns, as if among thousands of things, only one person truly stands out. We may never receive an official explanation. No long narrative, no dramatic clarification. Yet perhaps it's precisely in that silence that the story feels even more real. Because what is sincere doesn't need to be proven with words, it lives in gestures, in consistency, in simple and unfiltered moments. And if none of this is a coincidence, then maybe we are witnessing something deeper than mere companionship. A bond that grows slowly, strong and steady, like two souls finding each other in a world that never stops moving. Thank you for watching and for accompanying us on this journey. Don't forget to continue supporting Gallery Jungkook by pressing the like button, leaving your thoughts in the comments, and of course, subscribing to the channel so you won't miss more inspiring stories. See you in the next video, ARMY.